What's up, growth hackers? Today we're going to review SuperMachine. SuperMachine right now is on AppSumo. I don't know how much longer they will be on there. SuperMachine is an AI art generator, so there are tons of them out there right now. So let's review them, and then we'll also show some of their competition, and I'll show you a demo of it. So if you want to skip ahead, there's timestamps below. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to review the AppSumo deal, I'm going to review the website, their competition, and then we're going to dive into the demo, and then finally I will give my review. So there should be timestamps below for all of them. I know some of you have short attention spans. Just a quick introduction. So I've sold over $50 million on my own sales in e-commerce mostly. I've helped hundreds of businesses, including SaaS companies, grow, specifically focused on world-class copywriting, design, and then we fix those things up, and then marketing, and then growth hacking. So those 4 things. And if you need help, you can contact me in the email in the description below. I know some of you listening to this I'm actually working with. So a lot of things that I tell about SuperMachine, whether it's good or bad, will be able to help your guys' company. And again, the goal of this channel is to help you guys improve so that you guys can become the best in your industry. And without further ado, let's get started. So SuperMachine, this is how they present themselves on AppSumo. So generate stock photos, art, and images with the latest in AI technology. Great. 183 reviews. Looks like about 4.5 tacos or stars. Right now, it's a one-time purchase of $69. And let's just take a look at the deal itself. So let's go down. So for $69, looks like there's, there is stacking. So $69 adds 1,000 image credits for the month. And yeah, each additional stack gives you 1,000 credits per month. So 1,000 basically means 1 image, I believe. And I will show you that in a second. So you can stack codes up to 5 for 5,000. And again, this is a lifetime deal. So I believe most of the other softwares out there that we'll take a look at soon are monthly. So this is an amazing purchase if you do like the software. Let's take a quick look at the reviews. And again, what we're looking for here is that the founder is actually answering some of these. So I really didn't like SuperMachine with my first prompts. I didn't get what I wanted. He's been toying around with Midjourney, which is actually a competitor, which my friend actually uses Midjourney a lot. And he felt that SuperMachine didn't do as good of a job, but after a bit of practice and using more specific words. So the thing about all these AI machines is the more defined and specific words that you can hit, the better your image and results will be. So he's saying that he started to use the prompt. I guess there's a prompt thing or something like that. Oh no, somebody below mentioned something about a prompt thing, but he says more specific words. Yeah, there's still a lot of ways to go, but he trusts in the development. So I've actually spoken to the founder. He's an amazing person. So one thing you're looking for with these companies, especially as an angel investor myself, and I know many of you listening to this are also, you want to look at the response times for the team when you ask them a support question, which is key. So if you do buy an AppSumo deal, immediately ask the support some questions and see how long they take to respond, see how polite they are, and see how accurate they are in their responses. That will tell you a lot, especially if the founder steps into. And then you're also looking for updates to see if it's a good team. You'll be surprised, so many of these deals on AppSumo, the teams just don't exist. Longtail Pro and Scrapey. But yeah, let's check this out. So yeah, just a lot of good reviews as well. You see as 4.5 stars here. The creator is answering it in detail, which is a very good sign. You see a lot of reviews here. And I believe maybe they upped the limit too, so you might want to check on that. They did post an update today. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick, take a look. They might have upped the limit by 1,000 per... Yeah, our apprentice plan now starts at 1,000 image credits per month. I don't know if that's for the one-time deal, probably not. Just for the website. Okay, so the AppSumo looks good. Let's go to this article, which is actually the 13 best AI generation tools of 2020. So here, this guy did a great job in comparing all of these key ones. So let me just go through them and I'll tell you which ones I've come across so far. So Jasper Art obviously is going to be the leader. They just raised $120-something million last week at a $1 billion valuation. So they're going to be hard to compete with all that funding. A lot of these things are going to take off based on their marketing and the design capabilities. And Jasper's really nailed it with the design of their website, which is again what I try to help people with. because without design and good copywriting / storytelling, you're never going to take off and distinguish yourself. Night Cafe has also been on a lot of top lists. I haven't checked this one out yet. Stable Diffusion is actually what a lot of these companies are built on, so I'll show you that one in a second as well. I don't know too much about these ones. Midjourney, my friend uses a lot. It's very amazing, although I think they're quite early still. They're in beta. I believe they run on a Discord channel right now, and they don't have a software. I could be wrong. But yeah, you can see SuperMachine's not even on this list, so it is an early software, which is probably why it's on AppSumo. So let's just scroll down real quick. So Jasper Art, this guy actually used a similar thing, which we will actually use so that we can compare, which is a man walking on the moon during a thunderstorm. And then he used a similar output, and you can see Jasper Art, super beautiful, like super artistic. If you know anything about design, you can tell that this is amazing. Right off the bat, you can tell it's great. So Night Cafe, let's see what they created. This one's a little bit more cartoonish, still very beautiful, super high resolution, very crisp. I prefer Jasper's, but that one's not bad at all. Stable Diffusion, again, is what most of them actually run on. But the thing about running this is it takes like 40 minutes. The founder was actually telling me this takes about 40 minutes to run on your PC. And so the cloud-based solutions render them a bit faster, which is why a lot of the companies are built off of this. But if you do have technical skills, it does create some cool images. These look a little bit more realistic, actually quite realistic, which is interesting because a lot of these AI, when they do the realistic ones, especially with faces, they look all deformed and stuff like that. We're not quite there where you can do like deep fakes and stuff like that. So photo something, I don't know, but this one looks meh, okay. DALL-E, let's see. Okay, this one doesn't look as good, kind of strange. And maybe it's like Salvador Dali doing that. Okay, Midjourney, let's see what they created. Yeah, okay, a little bit more artistic, kind of strange with the moon color, but very artistic. So far, Jasper's taking the cake. Jasper and the top one, or the Night Cafe. This one's kind of strange. And yeah, that one's strange as well. Okay, so you can tell, let's go back up again to Jasper so you can get a sense of like number one. Yeah, you can take a look. It's just, it follows a lot of the golden ratio patterns like you can see here. And in terms of design, that's what you want. So I don't know if you can program, if other AI art generating companies are listening to this, I don't know if you can program into it the golden ratio, like the rule of thirds. That's basically what this is following. You can tell immediately when you take a look at it, which probably makes it much better. Okay, so with that being said, let's take a look at the, okay, that's the Stable Diffusion website in case you guys want to check it out, stability.ai. You want to build your own company or something like that. Okay, let's see how SuperMachine positions themselves on their website, and I'll give you guys some feedback. This is what companies pay me $20,000 to do, basically help them revamp their website, so that when you start driving thousands and millions of people to your website, that small little tweaking conversion rate makes a huge difference. So let's check out SuperMachine. First of all, they're missing a pulsing play button up top with what? With the founder talking about the vision, what makes them better than all the competition, and basically that's it. So what the product does and what makes them better, because that's what people want to know. When you are dealing with like the tech space and AI, you're going to be sure people are going to Google competitors and go with the one that that looks the best. So even though you might even pay for ads to run to your website, you're going to lose them to your competitors. So you're essentially paying for your competitors' signups. So this is why you want a good website. So pulsing play button with a video of your founder talking about what you are and what makes you different or better, or even just being honest and saying, hey, we're brand new, this is what we're working on. It gives a lot of credibility and transparency. So SuperMachine, I would probably put up here in the logo. It probably doesn't need to take up space. This I would save for like a key benefit of what you guys actually do, which is either you're helping save time or help. Yeah, basically I would assume this is what you guys would target, something like that. Generate stock photos, it's kind of generic. I would say like generate photos that you can use without copyright issues or something like that. If you're gonna go that route, which I probably wouldn't. Okay, these are some stats that they use, kind of cool. Okay, so it makes it easy. I don't like how you have to click view gallery here and all these other things as call to actions. This could be laid out much better. Okay, so this is cool. This would be the key benefit that you want to throw up here, right? All right, that's it on their website. Actually, it's quite a small website, so you have to go to the pricing page. Ideally, you just throw this all on one because it's You don't need to go to other URLs, especially with not too much information. So here you probably want to offer 3 different plans and then make one of them the most popular instead of just 2. So, but I do like the fact that they are starting small, very affordable. And again, the AppSumo deal is still around. So that's good. Here we'll cover the roadmap at the end. Let's actually log into this and show you what it's like. Oops. Can't even type. Doing something wrong? Sorry. Oh, to my Gmails. Bad guys. Okay, once we log in, pretty intuitive. Use the latest in AI generate. Okay, so describe the image you want. Let's paste that in there. A man walking on the moon during a thunderstorm. Image ratio looks like it's 512 by 512. They have I'm assuming they're working on upscaled versions, but let's just do 512 by 512. That should be good enough for now. Filter, you can make it a modern photo, old style photo. This is cool. What would be even better is if it had like little thumbnails that showed examples of what each style looked like, because right now I don't really know what the difference is between yeah, certain ones like a digital painting versus an Art Deco painting, you know what I mean? So let's keep this at none and see what it can generate. Folder option, we don't have one. Let's create a folder. Let's go landscapes, because this kind of is landscape. Okay, that's cool that they have folders. I believe they actually just released that, which is great. Advanced styling. Wow, okay, so here you can choose by Salvador Dali or different artists. Again, I would love to see what their styles actually look like, because it's hard to know unless you actually know these artists. Oh wow, you can do so many things like emotions, pen. Wow, okay, there is a lot of different options for styling. Let's not use that. So that's powerful. But again, I would like to see that. You can see some of the stuff we created down here. I won't use that as an example here, but I'll show you guys after we generate this. So here it's saying this will use 1 credit. Your credits remain blah, blah, blah. So only 1 credit per generation, which is great. Yeah. In terms of the UI, this team could definitely use some help. So let me know if you guys need any help. There's certain things that you could stand out more with colors too. All right, let's hit generate image and cross our fingers. It'd be nice to show like a progress bar or like, I don't know where. Okay, so immediately generated. That was super quick. Okay, so a man walking on the moon. We can take a look at this. It's okay. Is it using the rule of thirds? No. So again, you can see this line where your eye is drawn naturally. It's not in the third space, which we saw Jasper do really well. The man is not even in the third space. He could be a little bit over to the right. So do we want to compare them right now? Yeah, we can see again, this is not really a third. This is a third. This man's around approximately in a third. This man is definitely in the third area. But yeah, I guess the moon is not necessarily always in the third, but at least the focal point is. So here, neither the focal point of this or this is, and the color is not the best in my opinion. So here you have the option to copy it or download it. So that's cool. Yeah, let's try it one more time, see what it keeps creating. If we use the same settings, does it create something new? Probably, just like the AI, copywriting stuff. If you hit generate, it should create something new. Okay, this looks slightly better. A little bit brighter. This one's hitting the rule of third, even though it's a little bit slanted. That's okay. That's not bad. And we'll try it 2 more times. Let's try. I don't know if it gets better upon use. Maybe if the team's listening to this, does this get smarter the more people type in certain things, or how does that work? Okay, you can see they're all very unique, so I kind of like that. I'm wondering like how many credits you would use on average, how much credits the average person uses before they get what they like. Probably anywhere from 5 to 10, I would say. Okay, so this used a completely different color. So for all of these, I like this one the best. The image stands out the most. This one's missing a thunderstorm, but same with this one. Let's go with something crazy like Salvador Dali. First, actually, let's try graffiti vibes. Here's what that's gonna do. Okay, this one's actually really nice and bright. I don't know what makes this graffiti vibes, but this guy looks a little bit fat, but that could just be his suit. Okay, so this one and this one so far are really nice. Let's change that back to none, and let's go with Salvador Dali. Here's drawing style. Where was that one that we saw earlier? Oh yeah, style of we saw Salvador Dali here. Okay, if you guys don't know who's okay, so this is one thing. When you click on it, it doesn't like highlight. It should turn the color like something opposite, like a green color or something that's opposite of orange. I don't know if green is opposite of, but right now you can't tell that you've chosen it. Let's try and hope that that did choose it. Salvador Dali is a crazy artist. Mostly weird and dark imagery. Oh yeah, this is totally Salvador Dali. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Look at this. What a creepy. I love that. I don't know when you would use this kind of stuff, like a thumbnail image or something weird to shock people. Okay, so far I would rate that, to be honest, it's gotten better from what I used before, and maybe it's just, again, what you're typing in. You can see here when I chose that filter, it changed the wording. So it gave it some additional things like graffiti, 8K, vivid colors, highly detailed. So maybe like vivid colors, which is what I like, would be something that I would naturally put in as some, maybe it's just preference. But you can see some stuff here we generated a week ago, and I don't know if it got better. My friend actually came in here and generated the most amazing square that anyone has ever seen. And I guess it looks like a like a poor city, but I get it now. I don't know what square was supposed to mean, but it looks like maybe like a square you see like in Europe, like in Spain or something like that. Or I don't know what that square was, but okay, beautiful woman in a sexy dress. This one looks beautiful as well. This could definitely be used. It looks quite realistic as well, which is awesome. Let's actually see what changed for this one. Okay, digital art, realism. These might be some key terms that you want to use, and I can see why that guy left that review. So depending on what you like again, we saw I like high contrast or something like that, good lighting, realism. Some of these you can probably take and just put in a document, and so you won't waste credits going forward if you know what you like. So far this looks good, and again, the fact that they're all using the same background stable diffuser or whatever that was called, means that the real key in separation is going to be storytelling and design, which is, again, what I help with. Let's check out these other ones. Image to image is coming soon, so that's going to be interesting. You can probably upload an image and it'll change it into something else. What's this one? Improv prompts. So let's see how it... So it says, have an idea for an image but don't know how to structure the prompt to feed in the AI. We've trained an AI model to give you tags to help adapt or learn. Okay, so let's try that one. A man walking on the moon during a thunderstorm. How would it improve that? It would probably just add, yeah, all the other tags that we saw. So this probably isn't too necessary, especially if you choose one of their pre-built filters and templates that I showed you. Okay, so a reverse image prompt, if you'd like to try and recreate it. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So I wonder what image to image means. Maybe we'll see that in their roadmap. And then let's click on this final one, search for ideas. Okay, so check out some of these image ideas. Okay. I don't know. Let's just type that in. I don't know what that is. Oh, cool. So this one's great. This one, I don't know if it used credits. Doesn't look like it. So you can search for it. And then if there's something that you like, it can try to generate ones based off of that. That is an amazing feature. That is one of my favorite features here, actually. This is better than the prompts, in my opinion. Okay, so if I like this one, looks really cool, even though the man's not centered. Let's try this one. So let's get try. And wow, it tries to describe it. That's amazing. So let's close this advanced styling and hit generate. see if it's even close to what we just saw. Oh, holy America. It's kind of close in terms of the color and like, yeah, not bad. I like it. Okay, so I would say for this company, I'm going to give them a, I mean, I haven't tried too many, and leave a comment down below if you want me to try like the top ones like Jasper, whatever cafe, midnight cafe or whatever, and then Midjourney. I can do a review videos on those as well. But overall right now, I would say I give this a 3.5 stars. I feel like the company has a lot of work to do in improving their website. I love the fact that they're on AppSumo. Let me give them 3.7. I'll have to show it as a 3.5. But mainly they need to improve on their storytelling and design on their website in order to attract more people. But in terms of the technology and also the UI, I feel like it could be better. If you take a look at Jasper's UI, that's something that we can learn from. Obviously that takes some money, which is why they're on AppSumo. Maybe they can raise some money as well. But yeah, super responsive team, which I love. We'll give them a 3.75 for now until they improve their storytelling and their design. That would bump them up. But the core technology is there. The core technology gets a 4 out of 5 for me. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed that review. Make sure you like and comment, subscribe. Peace, guys.